All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and today we have another awesome offering from Boldr Watches. This one going back into the Expedition series, and I think this is a little bit of what is old is new again, and I really, really love this offering. This particular model is the White Sands model, named after the White Sands National Park in New Mexico. I will note to you guys that these watches in these variations are limited to 300 pieces in each colorway, so if you are interested in this watch, the pre-order for this watch starts on March 10th of 2022. So if you're interested in getting this watch at a pre-order price, which is $599, jump on board, get on your name on the list of the pre-order over there, because there's only going to be 300 of these available. If they last through that pre-order phase and those 300 aren't bought, they will jump up to $699 at regular price. So just get that out of the way. Now let's bring this one up here a little bit closer and talk about it. Now, in your typical Boldr Expedition, watch layout, this is a field watch, so it has everything you would expect from a field watch. You do have a orienteering compass here with a screw down crown over here for adjusting that. I'll show you how that works here in a minute. Nice stick hands with those syringe tips reaching all the way out to your minute indices, and also good to read for the compass if you're doing orienteering. Nice legible second hand ticking away there. I like the orange tip, and you do have a nice loomed square there, or rectangle at the end. The Arabics being used on the dial, as well as the stick indices, look really neat. So now this is, like I said, the White Sands is a full loomed dial on this watch. So it's BGW9. So definitely stick around for the loom shot on this one. So Sellita SW200 is being used in this watch, so you're getting a true Swiss movement. That's a 26 joule movement, beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour, and you get about a 38-hour power reserve out of that. Also get date functionality over here at the 4 o'clock position. The watch size, let's talk about that. You have a 41 millimeter case from side to side, not including the crowns, of course. 46 north to south, or lug tip to lug tip, so it's going to keep it kind of short on your wrist there. It is a thicker watch at 14 millimeters of thickness. You do have a double dome sapphire crystal, creating probably at least a millimeter of that, and then probably with the complication of this inner rotating bezel, it makes the watch a little bit thicker. You have 20 millimeter lug openings. Very nice layout, double dome sapphire crystal, and as you guys can see, you get that blue tint from the blue AR coating being used on it. The screw down crowns function extremely well. This is a 200-meter water-resistant field watch, so it's pretty much going to get any kind of a job done. What I love about adventure watches that way, your first position is going to be for winding the watch. You pull out to the second position. That will do date change, but I'm not sure if we're an AM, PM, so I'm not going to mess with that. And all the way out will let you actually change your time. And we were in AM. So there we go. Go ahead and get this thing wound back up. And for your orienteering compass crown, screw down crown also lets you know which crown is which with that orange little line there, which is pretty cool. So you can get this into position. Let's say you've measured the sun with your watch and you want to know which way you're heading using a map. You can lock it in there in your north position. So really, really cool setup. The band that comes on it is a canvas band, which is pretty good for field watches. And it's leather lined, which is going to keep it super comfortable on the wrist. Also, you have the stainless steel gusseting in here, so it's not going to wear out this band. Heavy stitching being used to hold the strap together, so it's really, really high quality and feels good. You do have a signed logo here on the clasp assembly. Flipping it over, you have a display case back with some of your typical Boldr artwork. That looks to me to be almost like a topographical map there on the back. Swiss automatic, you can see the numbering. This looks like to be 98, I think that says, of 300. Sapphire crystal, water resistance of 200 meters, and a full 316L stainless steel case being used on this watch. So again, March 10th is when you can actually go to the site and pre-order these. I'll leave all the information down below in the description. But let's go ahead and pause it for a second, get this watch on my 7-inch wrist, and then be sure to stick around for that loom shot. All right, so here we have the 41 millimeter Boldr Expedition on my 7-inch wrist, and it fits really well. One of the things I got to note about these straps, these nylon straps, or excuse me, canvas straps, with these gusseted holes, is it leaves you very limited. For me, particularly with this sizing, it's a little bit loose for me right now, but if I go to the next hole, it feels a little bit tight. That's one of the things that I think limits these straps. But other than that, the watch fits well, wears well, and I like everything about it. I love the font down there, just above 6 o'clock with the Expedition, the automatic, and your meters and feet for the depth rating. So let's go ahead and dim the lights and check out the impressive loom on this one. All right, so I thought I'd actually get this one out in some real sunlight. We'll let it soak into the dial a little bit, and then we'll take it into the dark and see what it looks like. Give me just a second here. Well, and there you go. That's the natural sunlight. Put some absolutely stunning lume on this watch. Definitely a cool watch, guys. If you're interested in picking this watch up or one of these up, get on the website on Friday the 10th and get signed up for one of these. They're really, really cool watches. Only 300 in each model are going to be available, so definitely check them out. All right, guys, you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.